big shout out to R&J's. Big special thanks from them, from the Aaron and Austin Show, for stepping up and being an official sponsor. We really love having them around.
Probably some of the best whiskey selection in town. Go check them out over there at Douglas and Hillside. Tell them Aaron and Austin sent you.
The Aaron and Austin Show is brought to you by Slow Coast Studios, Wichita's home for EPKs, live recording, podcasts, really any audio-visual stuff that you might need.
So we want to welcome a new sponsor to the Aaron and Austin Show, Mopigs.
Yeah. Great people that got all the cool vintage toys.
Like, they really have the coolest stuff, and he comes across a little bit of everything. He has, like, literally vintage video games all the way down to, like, loose action figures. I mean, you got to go check out their store. They're over at 833 Northwest Street. They're in the old game exchange there on West Street.
Killer selection. Great people. Go check out Mopigs for sure.
Get with PK Pest Management for all of your pest control needs. 316-305-7108. For any termite inspections or anything under the sun, we'll take care of any problem that you have.
Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store. They grow their own fields out in Colorado. They make a lot of their own products. Stop by, see Nikki. Tell them Aaron and Austin sent you. The Cowboy Inn is Wichita's favorite neighborhood bar. For a great patio, great service, great vibe, check out the Cowboy Inn just south of Central on St. Paul.
We'd like to welcome a new official sponsor, Whiskey Dicks. They just signed on. It's a great bar. Me and Aaron love it. We love to get our old fashions there. They got happy hour from 3 to 6 every day. So make sure you get out and support Whiskey Dicks, a new official sponsor of the Aaron and Austin Show.
The Aaron and Austin Show wants to give a huge shout out to Eddie at Wichita by EB. Go check out his podcast, The Editorial. Check out all the stuff he's doing for food trucks. He releases a list of where the food trucks are going to be. He releases a list of where the bands are going to be playing. Just an amazing dude. Go support him. Find Wichita by EB. Support him however you can. Out Detox has been helping Wichita detox for 15 years. They have a great selection of CBD products, mushroom gummies, kratom, kava, and even legal THC. Hit them up, www.alloutdetox.com, or give them a call, 316-554-7459. Be all in with All Out Detox.
Check out the Rusty Nail for everyday food and drink specials, especially Hammer Time. Every day from 4 to 7, half-price drinks. And on Saturdays, we have some of the best live music in town.
Damn Jam 2024. We have Brantley Gilbert, Stone Temple Pilots, Demon Jones, Wheeler Walker Jr., Upchurch, and Joe D. Messina. So it's going to be a killer lineup. More to come. A bunch of locals popping up on that. There's a whole beach party stage. We haven't announced an act on.
Yeah, and we've got just so much going on at that show. Make sure that you're going to be out there. It's July 19th and 20th this year. The Aaron and Austin Show is going to be in the VIP section, podcasting live at the lodge all weekend long. It's going to be a blast. There's going to be camping. There's going to be dad bod contests. There is going to be a car show.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Awesome.
Aaron and Austin, radio show. It's fucking awesome. If you like fun, then you know where to go. The Aaron and Austin Show.
We'll give them a shout out.
Yeah, definitely. So we're
all right. So right now we'll do it. Suburbs and Sass. We're just admiring your merch. We love you. We appreciate you. She always does good work for us.
Dope.
And any orders you want, like, we're kind of doing, like, we ain't gonna order 50 fucking t-shirts and sit on these things until the end of time. If you want a tank top, if you want a shirt from us, hit us up. We'll get the custom size for you. The price is the same whether we buy a bunch of them or whether we buy one. And so it's all the same on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and tell us what you want. If there's something you want, like a tank top, or
you want a glass. Glasses are $15. Sunglasses are $10.
Maybe you want some boxer shorts or something.
The most expensive shirt is $25. If you're a big guy, the big guy shirts are $25, and I think the other ones are $20. So hit us up on merch, and we love R&J's and 42 Below too. After you just listen to all that shit,
so there's a lot to talk about, man. There's a lot here because we have the legendary Rudy Love Jr. in the house, and you're doing a lot, man. You're doing a lot lately.
I know you got a busy week going on, so I'm glad. Man, I'm sure you're making the rounds. I saw you did EB show. Went and talked to them.
Yeah.
Went and talked to Eddie for a little bit.
Yeah, man.
So
cool cat, man.
I'm glad you're making the rounds and talking to all of us and giving us the lowdown on all the shit that's going on.
I wish it was rounds, man. I feel like we did that, and I'm doing this one. I did another one, but I think as far as the Elsewhere Fest promo, it's in much more capable hands than me. I'm just really good at music. I'm always happy to talk to y'all, but I wish that I could get someone smarter here to say some stuff. But no, I'm happy that y'all invited me, man.
Oh,
I really love. I think last time I was here was 2022 or 20.
Yeah, you were on in the
Yeah.
first, I think, 10 episodes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
you were. Thanks for supporting us earlier. I wanted to say that. I wanted to
Wow,
get to that, so I
dude, it's
appreciate
so
you bringing
much
that up.
fun, man.
Oh, we've called out to you twice. You've been nothing but supportive, so we appreciate you, brother.
Man, appreciate you.
Yeah, for
Appreciate
sure.
y'all.
Yeah. So we got. I don't even know where to dive in here, man. So you're on the board to Midtopia.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's open the box there.
Yeah.
And we'll open the box there and make sure you kind of stay on the comments tonight because I know there's a lot of people want to know
That's kind
about.
of related to Elsewhere Fest.
We're
right?
hoping
I mean,
to open
it's like-
that. We're hoping to
Yeah.
open that up. If you guys ever have anything you want to ask now that we're live on any of our guests, especially when it comes to Elsewhere Festival or Midtopia or any of that stuff, you can shoot us a comment and she'll get it over there to us. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so is Midtopia involved with Elsewhere Festival, or are they separate things, or what's going on there?
It's closely related, I would say, but not limited to. So Midtopia is essentially a non-profit think tank. Is the best way to describe it because we're trying to figure out ways to change the way that people perceive music in Wichita. Like we all know from playing that there's so much talent here. It's overlooked.
Talent's never been the
underpaid.
problem.
It's never, but the when it comes to us having to, rely on the infrastructure of it, the industry, we don't
really have it.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, we don't have it locally.
Yeah.
And so we get taken advantage of as we go out.
Exactly.
That's what ends up happening.
So it's about, artists teaming up with artists, trying to do something to change that. And within that, there's, artist development, there's, free services, free seminars, free.
Yeah, we've even been to a couple of you guys' seminars.
man,
that you guys put on at Wave. So.
Yeah, I wish I could go to more of them. Shout out to my cousin Shell, who puts those on.
Yeah, she does a great job.
Yeah.
She really does. She's a great job at emceeing that from the stage. She really does.
She's amazingly
she plays
talented
with you
at
as
too
well,
many
right?
things.
She plays with you as well, right?
Yeah, man.
She's a percussionist.
Yeah. She can juggle a lot of everything. She got a lot going on, I bet.
If I could be half as talented as her at some of the things that she does, maybe we would be fine. We are.
Well, shout out to her. She's working hard out there. Because we went to a 2-day seminar that you guys that we got invited to, and it was
the Marauder thing.
Yeah, it was the branding with Marauder.
Yeah, and that's always nice to try to see how everybody's trying to work
their Marauder's involved in Elsewhere as well. And they've curated the panelists. A lot of the goal for Elsewhere, the other side of it is education, information, and social change as well as music. So they pick some folks, some entertainment lawyers, some folks that this guy Michael Palmisano is coming to town, and he teaches folks how to create YouTube businesses from music. So just different things like that.
It's nice when they actually get really hawk up that information. You're like, you never know what you're going to catch in a seminar. Sometimes they're trying to sell you on some shit, and sometimes they'll really give you some damn good information. So sometimes you got to sit there and wait through some of them.
With this one, it's $25. So even if it's
just to come in from the beginning,
just to come in,
But that's for the whole of the conference.
Honestly, I'd rather
all the speakers.
See, I'd prefer that. I'd prefer that.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to sell me on your company and your app and all that shit, just make us pay a little bit to walk in the door and tell us what the fuck the real secrets are.
Yeah.
Instead of just trying to bait you and trying to get you to buy into a company or something like that. I kind of like that model better. That's a cool idea.
When the other side to it is the gatekeeping part of the industry. I mean, it is like we're geographically challenged, but also once you get to whatever coastal city or whatever market, you have a bunch of people there that are dedicated to holding on to whatever power they have. And in this ever shifting music industry, it's slowly slipping from their grasp. So they're just trying to hold on.
The internet taking it from them so hard, they hate it. They've been battling it so hard, but
a lot of these companies are barely relevant anymore in the current dynamic.
Because they've been living off the talent for all these years anyway. I mean,
so now the new thing, what's cool these days is sharing. And I think sharing information is the first step to putting the power back in the hands of the artists, the creatives, and the underdogs.
We gotta get you guys paid for what you're fucking worth. I mean, you guys put all this amazing music together that travels either travels the city or travels regionally or travels nationally, and you make the artists get shit off streams.
They do.
They get nothing off. I mean, you barely they're trying to even take merch percentage from people now too. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah. Labels are currently signing 360 deals.
Oh yeah.
Where they get a cut of everything, 360, all the whole pie.
You're trying to get 20% of my fucking merch now?
No, they're trying to get the whole pie. It's a 360 deal. Yeah. And
well, take 360 and jam that.
But the question becomes, the question starts to become, how do bands monetize now?
Yeah.
Because you're right. You share it out. You just put it out there, man, hoping that something sticks.
Yeah.
Now, how do I monetize something that I've been giving away for free?
Yeah. And that's
how do I turn that tide of a corner?
One of the things that Midtopia is working on. And I hope I don't get in trouble for talking about it because it's not officially launched. But this concept
we can't do nothing about it. It's going out live.
It's live. Here we are.
Yeah,
Sorry,
put it out exclusively here on the Aaron and Austin show.
The idea, and it's not original to us, but buy before you stream. If you put some vinyl out, you put something out that's a physical copy. We know you're going to stream the music.
Yeah.
But if you buy it before you stream it, that money goes directly to. So what Midtopia is doing is paying upfront for the costs for artists to be able to print vinyl. The only thing that we're taking back is the cost, the manufacturing cost that it makes. You make all of the profit of the music, but the idea is to spread that message to fans and find the folks who are interested in supporting artists in a real tangible way. Buying before you stream.
And a quick note on that is really vinyl the only viable hard copy to make right now?
Man,
it kind of seems like it a little bit, doesn't it?
Man, I would say I was surprised, and my band thought I was like, trying to be younger than I actually am, and like, oh man, we don't listen to CDs no more. But like, I was surprised to see how many people were like, hey, y'all got a CD? And I think it's less that they want to put it in and listen to it, and more that they want
some physical.
Well, I mean, I know our generation,
memento.
You're in your later 30s. Me and Aaron are in our 40s. I come from it is nice to like leave a concert with that CD. I always bought. They never had my fucking size of shirt. I was a big ass kid growing up anyway, so I always bought a CD. Yeah. And I loved that. I mean, half of my music collection was bought at the show. Because you most of the times you can get it for $10, and at Sam Goody you're paying $17.99 unless you catch it at the first week.
Yeah,
and I love an old school like Wichita band music CD collection. Like those are cool. You run across those.
Yeah, you got all them you got all them flats like them I remember first seeing them the first time when you were buying, because I was always buying national
the cardboard
artists.
Case.
Yeah, well I was always buying national artists, so I was buying from Best Buy and buying from these other places, and you would get the plastic. And then you'd start getting the flats all the time with just the slide-in CD, and I was like, it's tight too. And the artwork always sold me. I always tell you, man, work hard on your artwork on your albums, or the picture.
Yeah,
like make it kind of cool, because I think that drags people in more than people think.
My first CD, I burned, and then I had my little cousin draw hearts on the burned CD, and that was my artwork.
Oh, for your first album?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you make them draw them on a bunch of them?
On a bunch. It was about 50 of them.
All right, dude, I'm gonna need you to draw this on like this.
Hey. Way to keep them entertained for a while. You know what I mean? Like,
so
good.
So I don't want to say it like this, but I'm gonna say it like this anyway, because the Elsewhere Festival seemingly not totally came out of nowhere, but it came on fast.
It came quick.
It came on fast, and I know you, with all of the people behind this, there's no way that just was a fly-by-night thing that we tried to do, especially with the money you guys have put down for the artists that you've got. You guys, I can't even begin to tap into all the great and local artist mix. That's what's great about this show. I mean, I'll let Rudy even explain it a little bit too, because what you got? How many venues involved? 4 or 5.
Barleycorns, Navsker, Norton's, Wave, and then a couple of new Elsewhere creations. I would
just
call
like private spots.
Well, there's some other buildings like I don't know. It's like the Where Else building or something. Or
Where Else is
there?
Yeah, Else there.
Yeah, there's a map of all this on the Elsewhere plots. I mean, you don't have to listen to 3 dumb dudes try to figure out remember where all of it's at, but there is a nice little plot. It's all in a nice central little line
San Francis
down
corridor,
St. Francis. Right?
Yeah. So the Where Else stage is the EDM stage, and what's funny is like. I actually can take credit for coming up with the name of it, but it was completely with like we had this this meeting, and I'm with two of the smartest guys I know. A cat that worked on forgive me, that festival in Arkansas,
like Bonnaroo or
not Bonnaroo,
Wakarusa? No, that one.
no,
that
that's
one.
Kansas.
That went from
It's-
Kansas to somewhere else, though. I thought I can't remember where it
Oh,
moved
yeah,
to.
Contact Festival, something like that. Jesse Elliott, shout out to that dude, man. And then Lindsay Jameson, who's this brilliant branding guy.
Lindsay did the polar bears with Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was at that seminar.
Yeah.
And then I talked to him afterwards. He's pretty cool. He's a cool
Man,
guy.
I jumped on the call with him. I said, so we're trying to figure out a name for this stage. I said, where else?
Yeah, it's right
And I
there,
was like,
yeah.
man, and it was one of those moments. That's so dumb that it actually works.
Well, like I always say, like in a lot of things, when you're naming shit, you just kind of know it when you hear it.
Yeah.
Like if you like press on it and try to come and try to be too witty or try to do too much,
Yeah.
it just comes out flat.
I tell everybody, I hate band names. When
But they-
it
but
comes
they-
to naming the band, just
But
y'all
naming
do it.
shit matters, man.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
like it anyway. Just know that. Just do it, man.
Naming a movie, naming your album, naming a band, like that
I
shit
can't do it.
matters,
I
man.
can't
It
do it.
matters.
It really does, and that's one of the cool things too about Midtopia. I say, cheers. Is that they do a lot of good to help us artists understand, that part of it, why that side is important, and it's not about this thing where, in order to be famous, you have to do it's like no, it's in order to sustain yourself as a business,
There it is.
you
That's
want
the part.
to you have to do certain things, just like whoever's selling you a bottle of water,
And-
in order to do that, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to sell out. It doesn't mean you have to compromise the integrity of your art or who you are.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
and what Aaron's kind of preached always is like until the systems are in place, we can't help you be an artist anyway.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
until
Exactly
we have a way to get you there,
Those-
we're all just
those
pissing in the wind anyway, just
Yeah.
playing music at venues.
those major record labels, man, they don't need you until you don't really need them. You know what I mean? Like, and then at that point,
so true, man.
at that point, it's just it's up to choices. It's up to where's that deal at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to make me
You
a
couldn't have
deal
said it
now
better. You couldn't have said
because
it better.
because now I've established my band as a brand and a business,
That's it.
and we making money. It works for us. You know what I mean? If you want to buy into what we're doing and you think you can take us to the next level, you got to show me that
But
on
to,
paper with some sincerity.
and
You
to
know?
go back to your original question about how Elsewhere itself came together, Chase Coke, who is a very
A little bit of a hot button topic on this when it came out. Jesus.
Oh man, it's
Still
still
is.
is.
Still
It
is. I mean,
and it's worth a conversation because
yeah, we're gonna get into it.
uh,
Yeah, I'm willing to talk about it if you are. So
well, man, I will say this. I can't speak too much to, I think a lot of people want me to speak for him.
you can't do that.
I can't
You can't do that at all.
I
You
also
do-
can't speak for all of the people that are involved in what we're doing, but I will say this.
Well,
That
first
dude-
tell everybody who he is.
Yeah.
Everybody that doesn't know, who is he?
The son of Charles Koch, a businessman who, is
Questionable.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
look, but also really behind a lot of stuff in Wichita already. Okay,
So-
like Charles Koch Arena is
I mean, they
WSU,
they fund
you know
a
what
ton
I'm
of
saying?
shit.
Like,
They've
yeah.
done a ton of great ton of great
Harvester
shit
Arts,
in it.
Mark Arts. I mean, arts and music for days, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
and the way that he feels is as a and I think this is one of the things that we sort of bond over is like, everyone looks at me as a junior and they're like, either I'm living
see
up
where
to
you're
my
coming from.
dad or I'm falling short of who he was. But at the end of the day, you have to make your own path. I think Chase's main goal is to pair social change with music, and he's dedicated his life. He experienced a lot of different things that led him down this path, and it took a while for him to get to where he's at right now. But he realized that he wanted to do something for his community. He wanted to drive he wanted to do something good, and
He's also a musician, right? He
yeah,
plays, he plays in,
man. So we're in this
he's in
group.
he's in
Yeah,
the two
man.
lot, right?
Yeah, and that's how I had just lost Pops 2021, and he was going through a divorce. Our drummer too had just lost his father to COVID, and
So everybody's got some heavy
yeah,
shit.
so we were getting together and playing music because it was an escape in a way. It was a release, and we thought, man, what this is doing for us, can we turn that around and do that for others? And so the whole goal, the whole premise of that band is to like find organizations that are already doing the work. It's not us trying to, go in and insert ourselves, but we believe in things like criminal justice reform, fighting against extreme poverty, freedom of expression, removing the stigma around mental illness, and fighting addiction, against addiction.
Hey man, we're with you on all those things, man.
Man, so I mean, all of the spectrum of the things that us as a band, like, we may agree on or we disagree on, those are the things we came together and we're like, this is stuff we all care about. And
it's all hugely worthwhile causes. All things that are that anybody with any fucking sense can get behind.
Yeah, man. So I mean, the dream became, and at the same time, it's kind of wild how it worked. It's like I'm sitting having these conversations with Adam Harkey and Jesse Harkey about Midtopia, and before it was called Midtopia, it was just this idea of like, what can we do for music in Wichita? And they're asking me to consult. They're even like sitting me down and having these serious conversations, and then they say, oh yeah, man, there's this guy, man, this Chase Coke dude, we're about to go meet with him. I was like, oh man, I've been jamming with him in his basement. He's a cool dude. Like, and then so this thing started sort of coming together.
So you found some like-minded friends.
Yeah,
man. People that already knew. It's always nice when you meet some people that know some people that you already knew, and it all worked. You're like, I bet.
Yeah,
this is gonna come together even easier.
And so the idea then became started to grow into a bunch of different pieces to it, but I think that deep down, Chase, Adam, and Jesse, they all knew, and they're the co-founders. I don't quite meet the. I'm just a musician, so I'm here. I'm consulting. I'm the artist ambassador for Elsewhere, but I'm not. I would say that they've always had the dream to bring a festival to Wichita that was like of this caliber. So as we started trying to talk about, we wanted to do it on a smaller scale last year. Things fell through.
So you've been working on this for over a year or so.
Yeah, Chase said, man, let's do it big. Let's do it to where people can afford to get in, and let's do something that Wichita hasn't seen before.
And
I think you checked all the boxes.
Yeah, man. A lot of these artists have never.
Yeah,
well, Killer Mike alone, baby. Come on.
Yeah,
I was excited about Motet, man. Motet.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, me too.
So I got to open up for Motet in Park City, Utah, and badass group,
I'm not
man.
gonna lie,
Like,
you can look at
the
the 2-day festival and be excited about a lot.
You
can actually be excited about a lot of our local artists.
You should be excited about a lot. And
you should be excited about a bunch of our local artists too, like getting to mix in with some of these bad motherfuckers right next to them on the same street. And I like how you guys staggered it out at a pretty decent pace where you can, if you really hustled, you might be able to catch everything in this bad boy.
I timed it, man. I do a lot of running, so I ran.
If you can run as fast as Rudy, you can catch everything.
Well, it's all on one. Really... We put it all on one street, so you ain't got the Forrest Gump this motherfucker.
Yeah. Specifically, when the Encore's playing, I know Steve Aoki's playing.
Yeah,
so you could catch a song.
So you ain't getting the encore on the encore night.
You could catch Steve Aoki. And then you could walk over there and see us, and then not miss that. You could go then see the same song playing over with Steve Aoki if you really wanted to.
If you got a veil,
and then Killer Mike plays right after that, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and that's Friday night. And that's this coming Friday, guys. If you haven't got tickets to that, make sure you check out and go see everything Elsewhere Festival. Go check out their Facebook page. Check out. You can get through it through all.
$59 for one.
Yeah, if you just want to go Friday night, it's $60.
Yep.
I mean, that beat that. I think it's $135 for the whole thing.
Find a
$99 for 2 days. I think that might be the
little better
VIP.
price. Yeah, I see. I mean, come on, get the VIP.
And
find a festival cheaper, guys. Find a festival cheaper.
Yeah, the Damn Jam is. I love the Damn Jam, but the Damn Jam is like 3 times that.
Hey, and shout out to the Damn. I heard that they moved to Goddard.
What they did is they went, fuck you, the county commissioners. If you're going to not let us have our show, we're going to go close enough to a town where the town trumps the county commissioner.
Yeah,
we're still in the same county, but we're close enough to Goddard where the Goddard mayor and shit can trump the county commissioners.
City trumps county.
So now they move. So if you know where the Walmart is at 183rd Street West on West Kellogg, it's literally right across the street. It's on the it would be on the north side of Kellogg. They just got some private land.
Where?
So they just it's not quite as big as the land that they had at Lake Afton, and now there's no beachfront property for camping, but there is still the whole camping grounds.
Yeah.
And the same thing, and now we're gonna be able to do a little bit more whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
shout out.
it's supposed to be really cool too, man. We got a huge stage, bigger than last year.
And I'll tell you,
Amazing.
and they
Like-
did like you guys did, and I'm not gonna lie, I love to see two festivals going at it in multiple genres, because we need nothing but people to buy tickets and go to vendors and buy and go to shit like that. Man, they was throwing like $1 million trying to get Jelly Roll at this motherfucker.
Oh, that
They
was
did.
they threw big dollars at that. And shout out to the damn Jam. They work their ass off on everything that they do, and it kind of looks like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, I see similar things from the outside looking in. Like me and Aaron really got to be deeply involved with them pretty quick with the damn Jam. They trusted us really fast, and it was really awesome of them to bring us into their family so quickly.
We set up a teepee up there.
Yeah, so we're sitting up there last year, and we're watching, and like the way they were running stuff, the way they were treating their people, the way they were treating the artists, the way they were just doing everything was refreshing to see. Like it was really accommodating. They were really trying to bend over backwards to do everything right and be prepared for everything. So I was like, wow, I was like, this is a big time festival that might be able to stick here in town.
Yeah.
So and what made me realize that they were like, all right, let's do it here. Kick rocks. We'll go do it. We'll go get our own spot. And
they kept their integrity.
Now if they're going to stay there again next year or try to move back to a place with the lake, I have no idea.
So David Dennis isn't seeking re-election. So I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to.
Y'all want to know something funny?
Yeah, go ahead. Come on, ready shit on this guy. Do you know this motherfucker?
He was my computer teacher at North Hyde.
Oh, really?
Man, I used to
blossomed into one hell of a fucking county commissioner.
I knew how to distract. I knew how to distract that motherfucker. Like I was the worst student in the world, but I would distract. I get him telling some story, and he'd be telling, he'd be like talking about when he was working in Russia.
Oh shit!
Working as an.
Shit!
Yeah,
now,
okay,
see this guy's even a Russia syndicate. he's a goddamn. He's one of them plants. That's what he is.
Man,
infiltrated.
And,
yeah, there it is.
Hey, and listen, I swear I'm not gonna get into politics, but man, listen, every day, Mr. Dennis. Respect, but you gotta put. He wore these high waters, man. He had his pants. I was like, bro, if you just either don't pull them up so high or buy some longer pants, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy.
Yeah, man. I've heard he's done some.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if you really look through his shit, he might be done some nice things for the community.
Everybody does good and everybody does bad. That's the reality.
But when you stunt art and you stunt things for personal reasons, then,
fuck that shit.
Then and you're using your power, what seems to be what I've seen on multiple occasions, against the will of what the people actually want. That to me, that's when I'm very critical of a politician. When the people that they represent want a thing and they're doing something different.
Yeah.
That's when
you hired as a representative.
You're really hired at.
You're elected as
a representative of the people. When you're doing something, even he was a staunch Republican. Even he was doing shit against. Ain't no Republican was against Willie Walker Jr. singing his goofy ass shit out at Lake Afton. I guarantee, except for him.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And this ain't no family friendly event.
Yeah.
And how family friendly event is Elsewhere Festival. It's not all ages show.
Man,
for the most part, is in some areas,
is but it's also at the same time it's like, bring your kids, but I also know that you're not going to be able to get into Barley Corns because that's a place that serves alcohol. They can come to these other things, but there will be people cussing. There will be people expressing themselves in a way that's like, if you don't want your kids to see that, then that's not the place.
Yeah, I mean, you should research what you bring your kids to.
Yeah.
Especially if you super care.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit, and you just want your kids to experience
for
some shit.
most
Bring
things.
them.
Yeah, for most things.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I wing it as a parent sometimes. I let my kids experience. They're getting older. I got a freshman in high school. Well, she's a sophomore now. But so you let her experience some shit and see what they like.
Yeah.
So I mean, she came. She came to the Wave, and she went to an NLE Chopper concert. She was so happy. She was so happy to go to that, and she snuck into the. She's like, why didn't we get VIP tickets? I said, well, I didn't even know they had them. I said, but if it was me, I'd get into VIP at your age. I'd have snuck in there by now. I don't know if I should have planted that into my
teaching them right, Austin. That's good.
It.
Good
That's
stuff.
She was in VIP later, by the way. So let's talk about your music for a little bit.
Yeah.
You was just recently in California doing some things. You
Yeah.
got two bands. You got the Encore and the Two Lot. Is it kind of a merge of each other? thing, or
Man, no.
explain it to our people a little bit what you got going on yourself musically.
We're able to compartmentalize in a way. Actually, what's funny is like it is sort of fluent at times, but both of them have very specific intentions and very specific reasons for why we're doing it. And you can catch Saturday, June 22nd. You can catch the Encore's Hip Hop Collective, which this is some funny shit. Like we'll be on stage backing a bunch of Sir Charles will be
I'm about to say you recently
Uh,
brought Sir Charles into
man,
Midtopia, which is a great art. I love Sir Charles.
It's gonna be-
Shout out to Sir
love
Charles.
him.
He cuts my hair.
Yeah.
I love him over there.
And he been on the show more than about anybody else.
Maybe Steven Shagwell, other than Steven. That's it.
But backing them, our bass player for the Encore, DJ, couldn't make it. I called Trusco, who's bass player for Two Lot. So it will technically be a marriage of like some Two Lot members and some Encore members. And sometimes that happens just because it's music, right? But at the same time, Two Lot is a very specific, it's EDM meets jam band. So we have live instrumentation stuff, but we're doing like Ableton.
And do you guys still get to do that above the Orpheum still? And you have little shows up there? Is that still going on?
We had one show up there, man, that the landlord, dude, I'm not even gonna say his name.
Yeah, well, just shit on him without saying his name.
Wasn't paying his light bill, and so we couldn't do anything up there. They ended up
because you guys set up a pretty cool place up there.
Man, it was.
I got to tour it once, and then right after you were on the show the first time, I came and checked it out, and then you guys were having a show up there that we couldn't get to because we had shit going on. We had that show we was doing for Muse at our place, but
it was a great idea. It didn't work out the way that
it was a cool space.
I would have dreamed.
Cool space.
I tell you what it was. It was a musician. Me as my with my limited capacity, trying to create a space that could do something like that, but I needed help. I had help with visual artists and stuff that helped me come up with things
and design the place.
But I didn't have any help when it comes to just like what this thing could be. So that was a failure. One of the my biggest failures, I would say, that led to all of this success. I think that's going in it. I can say it's not because of me, it's because of all of us. It's like the idea that we're pairing visual art now. We got Gleo doing murals on the side of what essentially
we wanted to talk about those.
Those are cool.
Those are fucking badass.
The new version of that space is Elsewhere Works, which is this and we got a room actually called The Lot, which is a back lot. It's a sort of a tribute to.
So that's even cooler, man. In my opinion.
Yeah, and this is going to be the state.
I like
of
a
the
back
art.
lot drop. If you like the old
man.
Like the old set looking drop.
That's it, man.
Badass.
Yeah. So it's ideas like artists, and this is a Midtopia initiative as well. Artists, we want to be able to record music. We want to be able to get a solid video of us doing it, and we want to be able to package that up in a way that's like we can deliver that to venues who want to hire you.
Well, we need EPK.
EPK. Exactly.
You need content for YouTube, but if you hire a team of videographers to do this job,
it's crazy.
$1,000. Yeah. If you hire an engineer,
well, sometimes you just got trick. Me and Aaron been good at tricking a few of them.
Yeah, but
hey Annie.
We're talking several $1,000s, right? So
well, shit, don't get it easy now. Yeah. She's listening.
Yeah. The dream is to
well, perfect. Go back there. Go back.
But the dream is to automate some of those parts so an artist can go in. You pay a membership fee. It's affordable. It's like if you pay $50 a month, you can get a few hours a month in this space, and you can go and there'll be cameras ready and it'll record directly to the board, so you can go in there and play your thing, do it, and get a package content for yourself.
And that you turn that into an EPK, you can turn that into live recordings, you can turn that into a lot of stuff.
Well, content.
I mean, check this. We're trying to do a little bit of something the same.
Yeah, we're doing a lot.
We're trying to do so. What we just started is the Aaron and Austin Show presents, and we're doing this. How we've done this fucking podcast. We're doing it for free. Fuck it.
That's
We're gonna do it for
Gotta
the
give it
city.
away.
We're gonna do it
Yeah.
for the city for free because that's how we do it.
That's
So
beautiful,
we need
man.
promotion.
the third Thursday of every, so that's what we're doing. The third Thursday, and
We start this Thursday.
when we start this Thursday with
Okay.
Whitney Means, the third Thursday of every month.
What you said with Whitney Means?
Yeah.
Whitney Means our first one.
Yeah.
And we're starting slow.
Yeah.
We're gonna, and then we'll move into
Full bands and
full
stuff.
bands and stuff, and then
Yeah.
we're mic and everything. But what we're doing is we're teaming up with Daniel Scott Films.
Next door.
So we got some live action, maybe 2 to 3 cameras live action, nothing static. We're gonna really get in on this.
That's
We're gonna use the room downstairs. We're gonna broadcast it live on. We have capable with what we use. to
8 platforms.
8 platforms we can broadcast
live
that to. We're gonna use the Aaron and Austin Show Presents. We're gonna use our platform, our YouTube,
The artist platform.
the artist platform, Daniel Scott Films platform, the
Yeah.
Hideouts platform, which is this building, and we're gonna let that be completely free to anybody who wants to watch that.
wow.
Then we're gonna also sell like an intimate ticket to that, like 20 to 30 people, just to make the room look good
Yeah.
downstairs. And we'll show you the room downstairs before you get out of here.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
perfect for a room. It's really what I want to do. Is really we gonna just steal. We're not gonna do it on a tiny desk, but we doing Wichita's own tiny desk.
Yeah.
It's a new concert monthly collective that me and Aaron been working on this for a long time. We want to just let the artists come in and be able to get these live recordings and do the show. 45 minutes to an hour. It's got to be original content.
Yeah.
Anybody's listening, we can't broadcast on these platforms. It'll get pulled instantly. So this is only for original artists. So you can Jamie cover songs in your ass on this.
We own this shit.
Yeah, we own this shit. So this is our shit. So make sure we're. I want to put that gauntlet down. I want to challenge all you great artists to make sure that we're giving us original content on this.
When we first started, that was a part of the show. That was,
Man, that is
like getting some of these artists to go and perform after our interview. You
Yeah.
perform, right? But it just got to be a whole.
Well, sometimes sometimes it's
now with Daniel helping.
sometimes a
it starts
whole,
to become viable again.
and we wanted to even maybe go back to that a little bit. If somebody would like to do our full dream is you come in for a podcast and we do like a 30-minute podcast with your friends and family and your closest intimate fans downstairs, and they get to watch the podcast downstairs in the venue, and then after the podcast you go down and you play a 30 to 45 intimate set for your friends, and we broadcast that live to everything for free.
Yeah.
So you can catch these concerts of our great talent here in Wichita for free, brought to you by us and Daniel Scott Films and the Hideout.
If there was more folks like y'all just trying, and that's the whole
gotta try,
that's this whole
man.
thing,
That's
man.
it.
Doing
And you guys too,
things
man. I'll
like
turn that
that,
right back
man.
around to you, man. I'll turn that.
No,
You get in with Midtopia and all these guys. You guys are trying to do the same shit. I love it.
but it's beautiful, man. It takes all of us.
It does.
You
It
said something, and it stayed with me, and then I knew I would be sitting here again, and I had to come back. So
All right.
the idea you said, when you're playing a video game,
Here it is. I knew that's what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
And we gotta
We
give this. We gotta give this credit to John a little bit.
That's John's credit.
what I realized is, I've always been a RPG guy.
Yeah.
I've always been the type of guy
And
where
you're wandering around, you
Yeah.
don't know where to fucking go.
like the obstacles I'm facing,
Yeah.
it's a lot of folks that have a mindset where it's like, you're my enemy.
Yeah.
We're the multiplayer. We're online. We're playing against each other. I always like to just, what my obstacle is
Friends,
the
too.
game itself. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to team up. So I never can see someone as like,
I don't get that instant
if-
hate online shit.
Yeah,
I don't get that either.
saying that was like, if you're not with me, you're the enemy. It's like, no, there's
That's
so
not
many
real.
different
That's
ways
not
to
real.
go in life,
No.
and I think that if more
That's
of
the
us,
sucker way too. I
Yeah,
feel like
man.
that's the sucker way.
yeah,
I can also not walk with you down certain
I
roads
would-
because
yeah,
I would
I want to
produce.
see if it works for you. Man.
I would
Exactly.
produce a
I
podcast
ain't
in
trying
this
to be
building.
part of a thing that I fall into a fucking chasm. So
that's
it's like,
it.
This is
Like,
how I
that's
look
not
at
really-
it. I would produce a podcast in this building tomorrow of 2 bearded fat guys that interview people from this place if they wanted to do it. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. I don't give a shit if it's the same shit
Yeah.
that we do.
Yeah, bro.
If your dream is to that and you want us to come
Yeah.
help us produce it here, we'll help you fucking make your dream. I don't
Damn.
give a shit.
Yeah.
As long as your name ain't
Because-
Aaron and Austin. I mean,
As long as you give us a little credit for producing the motherfucker.
No
But other than
copyright
that-
infringement, but other than
right,
that,
right,
you
right,
know,
right.
But other than
Try
that,
and
like-
branding.
Like
Yes.
I've never looked at like I love friendly competition because
Yeah.
when I see people, when I see Eddie doing stuff,
Yeah.
when I see anybody doing stuff, it always makes me go, how
Yeah.
much did you post today?
So
yeah.
What did you
but
do today?
What they're
How much
doing
did you work
is
for today?
they're introducing our community to that format, to that. So you have more people that are listening and watching these types of things, more people that are going out to shows when it's more bands to play.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to say, oh, like I'm one person. If I'm playing at one place, I can't play at 5 places at the same time. I can only play at that place.
Yeah.
So the
I'm
opportunity,
100% there.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And,
yeah.
well, and it's nice. I mean, tonight. So I was gonna be a Killer Mike. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was gonna be a Killer Mike on Friday, but I'm not because me and Aaron are emceeing a show. Like me and him are emceeing a show. Our friend,
It's a dope concept. It's a really cool thing.
So check this concept out. Well, I'll run it down for you real quick. Yeah. We got a friend of ours, great writer, comedy writer. Better writer than sometimes he's a stand-up writer, but he's great at roasting motherfucking like goofy bands in our town. He's great at roasting them. So he decided to combine roast and live shows together. Yeah, like he comes up, roast the band, introduce them, they play. And then and then we go through that same monologue, and he's good at it. He ain't doing it for 10 minutes. He ain't trying to steal the mic and talk for too much. It's 1 to 2, 3 minutes, good couple punchline, boom, band up. Funny, band up, and if the band's got a little bit of kick, they say a little bit something as his big ass is walking off. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and we all get to roast him at the end. It is a great concept, and we all get to roast him at the end. So basically, it's a roast and a concert mixed together. And Steven Shagwell came up with this. Shout out to Your Band Sucks. So the only reason
you had him on,
he was last night.
Last night.
And thanks for Aaron for taking care of that last night. I had some family issues, so I couldn't be here.
But breast reduction surgery.
Yeah, well, I mean, it didn't work.
That's why y'all were sitting. So I saw it. I was like, man, y'all were sitting.
Well, he was sitting here, and Steven was actually sitting here. Steven and then the 2 guests were here, and shout out to everybody that came out for that. And we have that show going on Friday night. So I mean, so we have to. I'm involved in that. I'm emceeing it, so I can't make it to the Killer Mike show, but hopefully I'll be at Staples on Saturday.
Well, man, I will say this. I know of an after hours thing. If y'all are interested. If we
always like the inside stuff, Rudy.
Yeah, man.
We always like the inside stuff.
I know of a couple things, especially, it's a jam session. I'm gonna send you the deets, man. If y'all feel like coming afterwards,
well, I'm gonna be out, so I will definitely come afterwards.
Okay, cool.
I'll be at Kirby's, and did you get to unwrap anything? Did you get to see anything about the controversy at Kirby's?
I did. Yeah.
So I want to get you. I want to talk about Kirby's real quick, and then I got one more. Let's do the first one first. Okay. So as an artist, I have looked into buying subscribers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people have recently accused you of that.
Yeah.
And I think that people are fucking retarded to think that almost all artists don't do that. But what I was trying to tell him,
I'm
earlier,
with you. Yeah,
what
he has a different perspective here that I hadn't thought of.
I have a weird take on this. So if so right now, it ain't like I got a ton. I got 7. Me and Aaron have worked hard for 700 viewers, subscribers on YouTube. Yeah. Maybe I pay for 400 more, and I have 1,100 now, and I beat the algorithm. Now at least my 700 original people that get to see it. Yeah. Because you're always fighting. Just as well as I do. If we have 5,000 people and I post something, maybe 1,800 if we're lucky see it.
Yeah.
So if I have 8,000,
I didn't think of it like
maybe
that.
3,000 see it now. If I have 10,000,
I didn't think of it like that. But
you have to. You're fighting the algorithm, and I've heard people say, I've heard people blame every popular artist of buying subscribers.
My fight back on that is that these are, for the most part, sometimes bot. Just bot profiles, you know what I mean? They don't ever actually interact with you, and so then the numbers get really weird. Okay, you have 70,000 followers, but you got like
100 likes,
100 interactions this week. You know what I mean? Like, so now it's like, fuck.
Well, the funny thing is that this is the thing, y'all, is that what they don't tell you is that actually the more followers you get on whatever platform it is, you actually have to fight harder to reach it. The percentage of the people that you're reaching goes down.
So it goes the opposite way that I thought.
So having more people doesn't help you out. If you have 700 people that are incredibly engaged,
that's what
I want to hear. Yeah, keep going, please.
But that's I think it's different on every single platform. The truth about it, the philosophical part of this, the morality, I should say, is that. Let me think about this. So. None of Instagram, Facebook, social media in general is bullshit. So it's all complete
100% agreed.
bullshit.
Well, I mean, we
And-
can all get behind that, but it's a necessary. It's necessary
evil.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's
I just don't track it in on the carpet.
But the yeah, don't track it. But yeah, when it comes to presenting yourself as a business or presenting yourself, I would say not even as a business, but trying to spread
as
your
a content
art
creator,
as
like
a content creator
or a
yeah.
musician,
Yeah.
or a fucking whatever you are.
Yeah, you want to be able to reach as many people as possible. So I never look down on anybody for experimenting. I'll tell you what, my streams, and I say this directly to the people that accuse me of buying streams.
I didn't even know buying streams was a thing.
You can buy
You can buy actual like views.
Yeah,
Real,
buying streams. Yeah, no, buying streams is.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's
and you've been accused of that. I just heard people accuse you,
Followers,
us.
yeah.
I did heard people saying us that we bought followers and subscribers.
Let him go though. There's a thing I don't even know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
If you don't know how to boost posts, to get into MetaSuite, if you don't know how to okay, let's go to streams. If you don't know how to submit for playlisting, if you don't know how to try your hardest to I feel like that's an accusatory. I would just say this: there's a lot of different things that you can do as an independent artist that I did not know about. It wasn't until
you just told me 3 things I didn't know about.
I wasn't until I teamed up with folks who knew way more than me about it that helped me understand that there is a way to reach a bigger audience,
to break through a little bit.
And I wouldn't even call it because you're breaking through. But the thing they don't tell you, the truth is, the biggest artists in the world and the smallest artists in the world are fighting for the same thing, and that's no longer the passive listener. It is the super fan. So if you build your fan base to where you have 100 people that will buy anything that you put out,
will become to your shows, will travel and
shows.
shit. Yeah. Okay, so you're right. So the superficial fan is kind of fading to the background, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and I mean, and it numbers that people, we are naturally superficial in nature, so we do respond to numbers in a way.
You want
that's
clicks and
important.
views. I mean, everybody wants that shit.
When I'm trying to get a gig in a place that I've never played, it helps when we've got 50,000 monthly listeners on Spotify or 28,000, whatever, this and that. So that helps. But the only way you can really back that up is selling tickets, real engagement with people. And it comes back to that every time. So I think the thing, to answer your question of that, the accusations, they're coming from people, I think, that don't have a full grasp on how any of it works, and it's okay because that
people hear a narrative and just shoot from the hip. You know how that goes. Especially when you have nobody in town that really deals with it. I mean, that's a step above what we're doing here in town.
Pay for things in order to get what you want, but you have to do it.
And it's somewhat similar to sponsoring a fucking post on Facebook.
It's so similar.
I mean, it's all the same. I didn't even know that. I mean, you schooled me a little bit. I didn't even know that you could buy streams, like you could buy views. I didn't know that was a thing. I knew you could buy subscribers.
Well, you can't just go like, hey, here's money, give me 20,000 streams.
Right.
But because especially now, like if you try to do that, like people have tried it and your account gets flagged and you basically they can remove all your music.
I mean, YouTube knows that shit pretty quick. They ain't no dummies.
So but the thing about it is that you can, there's a lot of different tools. Like for artists, I'd say look into Spotify Marquee, look into Spotify Discovery, look into YouTube True Views, look into
what was the playlist thing that you said too about adding your shit to a playlist?
Submitting a playlist is
that sounded like a really smart thing. Can you go don't gloss over that? Tell us how to do that.
So there are companies out there. If you do the research, you can find someone who will take your music and they'll say, okay, I feel like this can be on this playlist. So if you give me $100, I'm going to submit.
So it's brokering.
Yeah.
And then you can like join some playlist that might get you heard if somebody clicks on this genre of music type shit.
There's a middleman out there that has proven his worth.
Well, that simple money is worth that. I think that's. I mean, to get me on somebody's jogging at the gym fucking playlist or
Right,
whatever
right.
the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And then they look down and go, who the fuck was this? And they go, oh, the fuck, this is awesome.
that's it.
You know, like that's how music is found.
Yeah.
Because you always want to hit the dude that, to me, like when you said, what struck me was like, instead of aiming for all the fake ones, aim for the ones
for
that
the
are in
real ones.
100%.
Yeah.
And you're aiming for the dude that wants to find the music first.
Yeah.
The guy that shows up at a diaper jam with Aaron and Austin on his back.
Yeah. Or really the
Wearing a
dude
diaper.
that can't wait to share our podcast or your music because he found it first.
Yeah.
Right.
I love
Yeah,
that guy. I love that guy. It's like, hey, look at the shit I found that you might not know about. I love that guy.
The folks that are, it's about making real connection, because that's the thing that's getting removed from what it is that we do, is like, it's all about connecting. We don't talk into microphones or sing into them or whatever it is to just be in a vacuum. We're doing that. And
Get our shit out there.
it's
We here promoting like 10 things in
Yeah.
one
it's
chat
because
match.
we're I don't know if we were lonely as kids or if we were like
I
whatever.
was.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm an only child, so
No.
you done hit the nail on the head for me.
But you dig at something deep enough, and you remove all the superficial things, and it's about connection.
It
And
really
if you're not trying to connect with people, then you're gonna be doing a disservice to your career,
and you're missing out.
Yeah.
I think you're missing out.
Yeah.
Like connecting with people and learning about the shit that they love. How fun is that to me?
I always thought that was the coolest part of touring.
Yeah.
Was like
Man, I tell you,
linking up with just people that I don't even
and
know.
thank you-
the Encore, man. We've
Yeah.
been on the road for the last we've done about 5 tours in the last year, and everywhere from California to Orlando, Florida.
Oh yeah.
Who books your shows for all this stuff?
So some of it's Midtopia, some of it's Detour affiliates, which Detour is another company that Adam Harkey and Jesse Harkey helped found, and it's basically consists of a bunch of national independent venue owners who, if you're not playing at their venue, they're giving you like, oh, yo, you could play here. You
It's like a
can play
swappy thing.
so it's
That always works so great.
yeah, man, yeah,
With like, especially when cool venues get involved with shit like that.
yeah.
I think I actually heard last time I went to a show that Keo and them opened for a crazy band of a dude that ran around naked on the floor that you missed. It would have been a good show for you.
Yeah.
G.G. Allen.
I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of them, but they were like part of this
yeah.
like swapsy thing.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Keo opened for them, and they were a really interesting band. The lead singer was barefooted and in jeans the whole entire time, but he was like, he was running all over the
who
place.
that was.
I can't remember the name of them. I had to get with Keo. She'll remember the name of them.
yeah.
But I can't remember who they were. And we even talked about it. I got to go back
Yeah.
to an even show. There's
But
even
no,
on the
that's
show. But it was
Yeah.
a showcase of like bringing in somebody, and they were like from Illinois or some shit.
okay.
So like they were not
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting to see, and I love that because I think that's always been the best
Well,
way.
shoot, Detour is the reason why I got connected with Elise Tro. I sort of Detour. I owe this kind of like it's Detour is another style of another company that's like in the vein of like, we're tired of the gatekeeping,
Yeah, dude, when it could just be free for all, dude. If your music's good, we can fucking jam to it.
And also blowing up kind of a thing that we always did, like gig trading was always
yeah.
And,
was
yeah,
always
and,
in
and when
the
somebody
works,
big,
you know what
and
I
when
mean?
somebody big comes
Hey,
in
I play
town,
your
and,
town, you play my town. We just book
and
the
when
shows.
somebody big
Yeah.
comes in town, the best of us get to open for them.
Mm.
Like that's what it should be. Like it just showcases all our talent so much better, and that's why I love how you guys, came up with Elsewhere Festival so nice, and it just is a nice staggering mix of really deep talent, and we're getting to avoid a little bit of the country and hard rock stuff on this one. If they, we're not trying to say that's not our favorite music, but this concert's probably not for you if that's what you like. Come on out to Jam
Well,
Jam on being.
I mean, hopefully,
Yeah, a little bit of everything. man.
yeah. I
but
say
this one is like it's hitting on like new and fresh. Like Killer Mike's laid us
I
out.
think
might be
it's
the
bringing
best.
around a lot of people that don't play here.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, as a hip hop artist, Killer Mike's last album is probably the best hip hop album in the last 5
Yeah.
years.
oh yeah.
It really
Hey,
is.
So dig this. You're talking about the trade, and so we're bringing to Elsewhere a band called King Youngblood.
All right.
Nice.
From
Pimp 'em,
Seattle.
pimp 'em. Shout out to them.
Yo, shout out to King Young because they're one of the most incredible.
Oh, Rudy knows a band.
Alternative bands.
Rudy knows a cool band.
Man.
So say it one more time.
So King Youngblood.
King Youngblood. We
And
gotta look him up.
we played this show in Treefort. We're in Boise, Idaho, and the band that was before us is this band, and they were like fucking
Killing
going
it.
in, like rock, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you still ever get that little bit of stomach cramps when somebody's killing it in
I was
front
like,
of you?
oh, what are we gonna do?
You're like,
And
holy
it was
shit.
freezing cold, man. And then after they got
Idaho,
off stage,
bro,
we
yeah.
just ran to the back and was just like, yo, y'all are so incredible. That was so dope. Like, what's your names? And just meeting them and everything like that. And they were like, yo, we just left South by Southwest. We left. We're going back home to Seattle, and so then we get up there and they were like, we're not gonna be able to see your set. We're taking off, and we start playing, and then the lead singer from the group comes to the front of the stage and it's just like rocking with us, starts a mosh pit in front of the thing. Like everybody's
there
just
you
So
like
he's all
vibing.
in. He's all in.
So and they invited us to Seattle from that to the festival that they put on called Black and Loud Festival, sponsored by Jack
So
Daniels.
they came in, and when he came out there and gave you a little test, he
Bruh.
was like,
Yeah.
let me see what these guys all about.
Did that, and like we were like, man, I said someday we're gonna try our best to repay that favor because they took us to Seattle. It was one of my favorite shows that we've ever played.
Nice.
And so
And
now
you brought him to Elsewhere Festival.
man,
My man.
They brought themselves because they're talented. They deserve
So
it.
when can we look
Yeah.
forward to them? What night are they on?
I feel
Shit, I put you on spot.
Yeah. Shit.
Well, I didn't even write it all down.
Schedule.
Well, I looked at it. I was like, I ain't
Yeah.
writing all that
but
shit.
they will be playing on the free stage at NAFSCR, which is a lot of rock. I know Social Cinema's playing on that stage.
Yeah,
Thick's
very
playing
nice.
on that stage.
That stage is gonna be lit.
Yeah, dude.
That NASCAR stage is gonna be lit. I
Yeah.
looked at the lineup
We
up
went
and down
and
both
saw,
days.
Ain't nobody coming to see us because the acts
Shit.
that they got. I'm
Shit, they
be
gonna
glad.
come see you.
I'll be
Get
glad.
outta
Hey,
here.
look,
Get
if
outta
it's
here. Get
10
outta
people
here.
in there, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah,
But
you guys are finna kill it because you guys are gonna have the inside stage right before Killer Mike goes on.
oh yeah, man.
So
but
you're gonna have 20. You're gonna have the whole play. What is Wave hold? Does anybody know? You know,
5,000.
5. You gonna
Yeah.
have
On the
2,000.
outside
Yeah.
or all
So if you go inside, it's 500. With those doors open, you can, it's
Okay,
more
okay,
than that.
okay.
But,
So we can get 5,000 people in the whole entire joint if everything's open.
That's awesome.
There's gonna be 2,000 lingerers waiting for Killer Mike while you playing easy. You gonna
Yeah.
get a great crowd.
well,
You
man,
gonna get a great crowd.
Pops is what he says.
Shit.
Whether it's 1 or 1,000, we're gonna give a show.
Well, I will say-
do the show.
Yeah,
Well, I will say
that's
I've
it.
never seen. I haven't been here for the earliest of the early Rudy days, but I've never seen people have fun fucking one person. But I've seen you guys killed it in front of multiple
Oh,
crowds, so it's always a pleasure to get to see you guys play.
I tell
That's
you,
gonna be a show, man.
the reality of this thing, and this is the part that like the biopics don't tell you. Like we'll go from playing, Chattanooga Motor Car Festival where it was 2,000 people out there. The very next gig we played in Atlanta, 2 people. And that's
Hey,
that's the life.
That's
man.
how that is.
That's
So
what
what
it
you-
is.
what you playing
That's
some-
how that is.
What you playing a
Yeah,
strip
man.
club in Atlanta or something? What you,
No, strip
Hey,
club
no.
would have had more than 2 people at it. Man.
Hey,
That's what-
well, no, the strip club I have 20,000. They had 5,000 people in there till you start playing music. Ain't nobody stripping.
Yeah.
Then they go.
No, but that's what music is about. And if you can't feel some type of joy from, it doesn't matter who's in the crowd. If it's one person, if it's the bartender,
Well, especially if you're getting to travel.
yeah,
Especially if you're getting
Yeah.
to like if someone's booked you
yeah,
and you're like, I mean, if you're playing, if you're playing open mic for the 15th week in a row, it's a whole different story. But if you're
Yeah.
like traveling and
Yeah.
and getting to live the life, I mean, you should sit back and be pretty happy about it.
yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
there's a lot of shittier opportunities than that.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Traveling is, but I mean, even you think about the passion. Like, obviously, if you're tired of playing at that same open mic, try a different one. Go to the one the next night. But at the same time, if you lose that joy on stage for performance, if you lose that whatever that feeling is, you have to stop what you're doing, reassess, and go
Hang it
find it
up.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to, because
Find that passion, right?
yeah, because that's what it's about.
Because if it
Man.
ain't mixing, like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, people don't want to go up there. That
Well,
Pops
that
said they don't want to
shows.
see you working. They
Well,
want to see you having a good time.
If, dude,
Right.
Your pops just said what
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
If you ain't having fun, why the fuck should I be?
Yeah,
Like if you don't love this, why should I?
Yeah.
Like if you don't love your art, why should I? Can I say a little something?
Always.
Has Wave taken over Cotillion as the spot in town?
No.
I don't. Are you
And-
sure?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, see, what's crazy about it is, you know, and I don't know
They
if
do
this is
different
common
things,
knowledge.
man. They do
They're in
different things.
cahoots. So
I
Ryan
know that.
Stevenson,
I know
yeah,
that.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
and now
yeah.
Alex is helping
Yeah.
out
And
more
we've had-
Wave than ever.
You know what I
We've
mean?
had
Yeah.
Alex and all of them on, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as a spot, as you two are,
as
you guys are the musicians. You play at a lot of spots, but I feel like the Wave outside is taking over a little bit of precedence.
The
over
Wave
Chicago
outdoors
lately.
is dope. I mean,
Yeah.
I love. The
I don't
Wave
like
outdoors.
kicking rocks.
I'd say this.
The rocks they got to get rid of.
So,
The
so,
rocks are weird. The
Pave
rocks
that
are
shit.
weird.
I got the money. Put the concrete.
you might
in.
not like
The
where
rocks
else
are
to
weird.
stage then if you don't.
Why
like
does
rock-
someone
rock
on
gravel
stage
too.
trying to get my kicks all
Yeah.
white?
Well, hey,
Yeah.
You up on stage, you ain't got
No.
to worry about
Hey,
your
no,
kicks.
man, I gotta be walking. No,
Holy
I'm right
shit.
there with you. I wore all white one day by mistake.
Dude,
Uh,
shit. I wore a fucking black pair of fucking Air Force Ones out there, and boy,
Yeah.
they look
got
like
that
shit,
dust on.
Man, I was dusty.
They look
but-
like I got cremated after that.
But no, man. With Wave and
Dude, I
Cotillion
feel like
and
the Wave has become more the spot.
you can't have a Cotillion show at Wave, and you can't have a Wave show at Cotillion.
You're
Right,
right about
right.
You know,
that.
So,
You're
like,
right. You're
we
right.
I remember we opened up for George Clinton at the Cotillion. If that show was at Wave, it never would have felt the way they felt. But
You
then
sure?
Oh, dude, no.
You don't think George Clinton could kill that
Why
outside?
you gonna kill
it
it
would have felt.
outside,
It would have
but
felt
it-
different, but
Yeah, it's an
Okay,
energy.
what you guys are a musician? What place has got better sound?
Oh man, I gotta go with. I have to go with Wave only because
Because you can't be caught on live camera saying
no, no, just only because
the outdoor stage at Wave sounds amazing.
It does. It does.
Oh, it's a hell of a stage they put together out there.
Yeah, Zach Ulrich out there does a fucking killer
Zach,
job.
yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah, Zach's
I love the shit out of Zach.
Hey, I ain't
And
gonna lie
a
to you.
super talented sound man.
Well,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and,
Just
and
amazing.
honestly, I've asked him a bunch of dumb questions over the life of us being out there just at ICT Festival and other shit. He's been nothing but nice and accommodating to me, so I appreciate you, Zach. Always.
He didn't.
Zach
He
is
didn't
only-
even like slap you or anything.
No,
Like,
well, I mean,
yeah.
I'm a big motherfucker. Rarely do people just go slapping me.
Well,
Slap
Zach
and
can
run,
hold his
maybe.
own, man. You seen that Viking ass motherfucker?
But
Oh,
I
yeah,
just,
he
well,
is,
I
he
just
is.
like, I just always had questions because I love to learn shit, and
Yeah.
he was always very, very open about teaching me about how he does what he does and why he does what he's doing.
we
he's
played
a
a
beast.
show.
One of the best soundmans in town, I think.
Yeah, man. We played a show at we were indoors at Wave last in like February, and they oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
She saw George Clinton at the Wave.
oh,
So Santia, shout out to Santia. She was on last week.
hey,
Okay.
listen,
I thought you was about to say something crazy. I was like,
Right? I know.
I was worried like, did something crash?
George Clinton at any venue is gonna kill.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
I just wanted to speak to the specific experience that you get from different venues, and so Wave has been my favorite venue in town, but I could never say,
I like it because
You
it's in
know.
the heart of the town too. Something
Oh,
about
yeah.
it being in the heart of the town means a lot to me.
yeah, man, yeah.
Cotillion's
But
been,
with no Cotillion,
I've seen my
uh,
favorite, but I will turn around and
It's
also say,
historic.
yeah,
I've also
yeah.
turned around and say I've seen my favorite shows at the Cotillion. It's a really
Yeah.
intimate place. Even for a place, how many people do you think you can get in there?
Should I seen some of my favorite
Cotillion?
shows at the Shamrock? I say more venues
right.
is better.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
So you got the indoor there. You got all that shit going
Yeah,
on at the
yeah.
Elsewhere Festival. There's like 6 stages going
Yeah.
all the time,
Yeah, man.
and we're $59 a day.
I think you said something really good about the reason why Wave is doing it's this attempt to centralize a lot of things. So with this Elsewhere, we don't plan on stopping with just this festival. We're trying to build a district down there.
Oh, tell me
I
about
like
it.
it. I
Tell me
like
about
it,
it.
man.
Expose us a
Yeah.
little bit. What's
So Elsewhere
what's the
Works
future
is that,
game?
Elsewhere Works is that space behind the Where Else stage. That's going to be state of the art rehearsal and recording and also a live event space. But the hope is
Is that
that
going to be run by Midtopia or?
yeah. John Salem, shout out to my
I love John.
man. John is
Yeah,
running
John's good to
it,
people.
and he's
Hell of a keyboard player,
oh,
man.
dude, yeah,
Yeah, you don't even
Like,
need, you don't even
top
need
tier.
bassist when he's around.
yeah, man.
I'll fuck you up, man.
Sorry,
But
I
man, yeah.
can't
So,
wait to always make that deal.
uh,
I can't play a fucking keyboard or a bass, so don't worry about shit I say.
You can't play shoes. Your opinion is nil.
Exactly, but it still pisses you off. So I can't play a bass set on a keyboard, set to player piano
Yeah.
like that.
I've been
can't even
struggling on tour, man, because
can't even do
DJ
that.
can't tour, so
Oh,
I'll be
shit.
playing the Moog with left hand and playing keys, just missing a bass player, man. I'll say.
Well, Aaron's always available.
I'm not as available as I used to be.
No,
man.
no, we got a lot
You
going
got a
on.
whole family, man.
Well, I adopted a son.
Yeah.
And we got this building we're taking care of
This
like a
building.
motherfucker. We got a lot going on.
I got a nonprofit. I got
But if you ever
business,
feel like
2
taking a
businesses.
vacation, a work vacation, vocation,
I'm totally into all that. Man.
okay.
He
all
would.
right.
He'd fit you guys like
I
a
think
glove.
about I think about a 6
I
week
didn't
tour.
sat in with this.
I do about a 6 week tour, man.
Okay.
This guy's a bit of a humble guy. One of the I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm lucky for me. What's nice about the job that we've created, that I'm getting to sit with 2 of the best musicians in this town. I mean, I ain't gonna
Well,
lie. This is a lot of fun
the-
for me. I get to sit and pick the brain of guys that've been around nationally, been around regionally, dealt with a little bit of everything.
I tell you,
goofier and
I
shit.
ain't-
I mean, that's a lot
I
of fun
ain't
for
worth
us.
a good goddamn compared to some of the folks in this town, and I think that the place that I've gotten to as a musician is knowing that I ain't shit. You know what I mean? That's where I'm
I
happy.
saw
Well,
a
being
post-
appreciative of where you're getting to.
I saw a
Yeah.
post with you and Vinny Morning.
Yeah.
I think it was you and Vinny Morning.
It was Vinny Morning. I don't know who that
Vinny
is.
Morning played guitar. He's ugly, pretty ugly, sleepy truckers, like all this
Local
stuff.
guy.
Yeah, local legend, man.
Shout out to Sleepy
yeah,
Truckers.
Yeah,
man.
local legend, man. But just killer dudes.
Well,
man.
I mean, last thing that I want to ask both of y'all, and where we need to really go before we give all our credentials and get out of here. I want to get to maybe the bottom of one thing, and I've been holding on.
all right, go.
And both of you, I might know it. How do we get our top talent? Like you already had that. You already had some exposure. You already got to because of the bands you got to play with.
Yeah.
How do we get
Totally different though.
but how do we get the top talent that we're working with now to help them cross over into not being a $10 band or a open mic
I
or
think
get
we
to
help
be
their
regionally?
I
or
think we
get
help
them to
their
be
business
regionally?
sense.
How do we
Isn't
change that part?
I mean,
Yeah.
I would say that.
Yeah.
Just
I think-
blanket statement.
I think
Yeah.
that's the next move for this
We
town.
elevate their business.
It's
sense.
Midtopia and all of us getting together on
Yeah.
and with festivals like what you guys are doing, the
We-
Damn Jam like what we're doing, and all this shit, and these collective concert series that we're
Yeah.
doing. Like we all need to work together on breaking us out of just being a fucking flyover state
Facts,
that
man.
nobody gives a shit about.
Facts.
Because I'm tired of
Yeah.
that crap.
It's both of what you said. With the opportunities, if you just have the opportunities, yeah, sure, you go out there and you seize a couple. And as a young person, I had opportunities and did it, but I didn't know what to do with the shit. And so,
That's it.
that's- but with the business sense, with the idea that you can, bro, I never sold merch until about 2
Right?
years ago.
But
man.
we've been doing this for 2 years.
Oh, I know this.
We've been doing this for 2 years. We just got sunglasses.
Oh man.
So
Yeah.
same
So,
man.
no, I think that's
Well,
those are the two
Alonzo told
components,
me
you
we
know?
need to have merch or you fucking up. Thank you, Alonzo
resources
Rocks.
and knowing how to activate.
I think.
And I think it's giving a fuck about each other.
we have to
Yeah.
realize
Yeah.
to realize that we are a commercial entity as well as a creative entity. And I need to make money on what I'm doing so that we can keep doing what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Quit asking your fans to do shit for free.
If you take 40 hours a week out of my creative process,
Yeah.
and you have me sitting behind a register at a Family Dollar, like,
Yeah.
man,
And there's
this is not
people-
working out for me.
There are so many
like,
people that are on the fence, flirting with the idea of like, oh man, maybe I could be a good music manager or a good promoter or a good.
Thank you. I'm sitting. I'm sitting on this fence.
Like
I don't know where to
dive-
jump. I don't know where to jump, brother. I want to help you.
Let me
I
switch
wanna help.
analogies on you. Dive into that pool, brother. Like,
Well,
I'm trying to.
yeah,
well,
yeah.
I will tell you, I want people more like me, whether they do it or not. 'cause
The grass truly is.
Well,
greener on this.
I'm just here to tell you, I'm honest.
Yeah.
I couldn't lie to myself if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So like, I sit on the fence, and Aaron talks to me all the time, and
Yeah.
as we work further with what we're doing, because I do want to become a marketing promotional agency. For
I want us
people.
to be there. I'm trying
Because-
to create that.
because I'm here to tell you,
But
I don't want to rob you.
there's-
Take my 10% and move the fuck on.
There's
Yeah.
a road ahead of us, man.
And
That's
honesty is always the best policy.
Yeah.
Realism, and you talking to people with
When-
what you really mean and want
Yeah.
Of course, it
is something that's hard to find. And that's why I enjoy always doing a show with you. And that's why I picked Aaron to do this with me, because he's always speaks true and honest. And that shit means a lot
straight.
to me.
Yeah.
And we need more people in this business doing that.
Yeah.
Instead of giving us fake bullshit and what you can promise, just do what you say you're going to do.
Yeah.
And then we can move forward.
Yeah.
Just like I said, you brought up AM Nami.
Yeah.
That's the motherfucker who said he's gonna do what he says he's gonna do, and that's
build it, and it got built. He said, I'm
Hey,
gonna build
Hey,
it.
so we're at the end of our show, guys.
yeah, exactly. Where we at? Where we at?
What do we want to? What do we want to promote?
What
do you have to promote?
What we want to promote first and foremost is Elsewhere Festival this week.
Elsewhere
Fest.
Fest.
I think
Since it's
so.
this week.
Yeah,
please.
well, that's what you're here for. Yeah, and we're here to promote Midtopia and everything. But give us
Got,
all your credentials. Give us everything.
2 albums coming out. One with Two Lot, one with the Encore.
This motherfucker got 2 albums coming. That's what I'm saying. Working
Check
hard.
it out. June 21st, Arrow of Time is a single that's coming out from Two Lot. That'll be, I guess, this Friday night.
So you're launching not only are you playing, you're opening for Killer Mike, you launching
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a crazy week for
And
so
I
you're launching a single with another band that you look at them go.
Yeah, and then
look at him go.
me and Killer Mike are having a conversation at 2:30 Friday afternoon talking about artists and activism, and I know that's a
brilliant mind right there.
Yeah, oh yeah,
that's a brilliant mind.
That's that's got me most nervous about anything else I'm doing because
you should be.
Yeah.
You should be.
Damn right. Yeah.
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna throw hard questions, man.
Throw them. Actually, if I could get some, because I'm just going to all my smart friends and I'm saying, hey, give me some.
Well,
questions.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't be smarter than Killer Mike in the room.
No.
That's a genius.
For real.
Yeah.
That's a genius. That's a lyrical genius, and not only political genius, not only active.
That's why he's doing what he's doing.
I mean, Killer Mike is one of the biggest wins for a headliner in Wichita that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, for real.
And I want to give a shout out to Midtopia, Elsewhere Festival, and everything going on that you guys are doing to make that kind of artist come to our town and be able to land it, which ain't easy.
Yeah. Oh, and July 12th, Pressure. The Rudy Love the Encore single. That's the only thing I'm done.
Where's that
shamelessly
coming?
plugging.
Pressure.
Yeah, that's coming July 12th. It's
so are you doing like the? Are you doing like the single, and then album type of thing?
Yep.
You know how to do it. You know how to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always a beautiful thing when you get to relive yourself back to the top every week. It's smart. It's smart. Smart. You guys are killing it. And so it's Pimp the second day. We did a lot about the second. Let's finish this off. But you got Vince Staples coming in the second day. And there's a huge EDM artist, Lane 8. Lane 8. If you're a EDM, that I know it's a little bit out of my medium, but I know
I saw him in New York and him and Sultan Shepherd.
Well, I talked to people in Denver and they were like, you got Lane 8
Yeah, that's just
your fucking venues in Wichita. I had my buddy from Denver's like, how the fuck did you score that?
Yeah, man.
All right.
So, I mean, shout out to Elsewhere Festival and Midtopia for putting together a huge thing.
Nice. And Two Lot's going to be doing an after party. It's undisclosed location, but
don't ask us.
Y'all are invited.
Don't ask us.
I love you.
Yeah, ask them.
No, I ain't bringing I ain't bringing no extras. If I get to go, I ain't trying to bring your ass. That embarrasses me.
That's not how we do that.
I already embarrassed myself. I got all that to work about for myself. So check out everything Rudy Love Jr. Check out everything Midtopia and the Encore, Two Lot. We got Elsewhere Festival. We got so much going on. Make sure you check out everything that this man's got going on. He's one of our local and lovable favorites.
And all I'm gonna say, man, is if you by some weird happenstance find yourself at odds with what's happening, let it transpire before you give judgment. Okay, before the thing happens.
Well, don't go.
Let it happen.
Well, don't go to
chill the fuck out.
We got to do the work, man.
Yeah. Chill out. Let it happen.
People may not believe that in what our intentions are, that they're what we say they are, but
I would tell
it has the potential to be an amazing festival for Wichita.
Well, I would tell anybody
anybody that's shutting it down right now before it's even happened.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Well, I'll tell anybody, me and Aaron and me and Rudy, we've been involved in all these big committees that are trying to put big.
And I've always seen
Wichita big.
Bitch.
They're always trying to put big fun festivals together for you. You guys, bitch, we raised the goddamn buttons by $5. You get to see Kool and the Gang for $20. It would cost you $120 to see that show at the fucking at Interest Bank.
But go ahead and bitch. I mean,
but you got to see every act in Wichita for $25 and you're mad.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm here to tell you,
guys,
right,
we're gonna have to cut this before we really get going.
You done put too much tequila.
Go ahead, run this.
But hey.
Aaron and Austin, show.